Dear students, today I am going to tell you about data types. Data types are used to identify the type of value that is to be entered in a program. So there are basically two types of data types: primitive data type and derived data type. Primitive data type and derived data types. Primitive data types are also known as fundamental data types, and derived are also known as non-primitive data types. Okay, primitive data types are fundamental, they are built in, they are already provided by the language. So in primitive, if we go other, there are subcategories of primitive: numeric and non-numeric. All the primitive data types have a fixed amount of memory. They occupy a fixed amount of memory. Like in numeric, we have again two subcategories: real and integer. Integers are used to store the whole numbers without decimal point, and reals with decimal point. So in integer, we have total 4 data types: byte, short, int and long. In real, we have float and double. In non-numeric, we have character and boolean. So all together, if you will see, in Java there are total 8 primitive data types: byte, short, int, long, they are in integer category; float, double, they are in real category; char and boolean, they are in numeric category. Non-numeric category. Now, derived data types are composed from primitive data types. Java provides 3 derived data types: class, arrays and interface. So the main difference between primitive data type and derived data type is that in primitive data type, all the data type occupy a fixed amount of space, but in derived data type, the amount of memory is not certain. That we have to calculate. That depends on the what type of primitive you are combining in the derived. Like a class, one class can have different memory than other class. One array can have different memory. Okay, but here, if any primitive data type you are taking byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean, so they occupy fixed amount of memory. So now we'll discuss in detail the memory occupied by each primitive data type, and every data type has its range also. Okay, minimum and maximum value that we can store. So now we'll discuss about that. So data type, size or space, then minimum value and maximum value. Data type byte occupies 1 byte. The minimum value that can be stored in byte is minus 128, and the maximum value that can be stored is plus 127. Then short occupies 2 bytes. The minimum value is minus 32,768, and the maximum value is 32,767. Okay. Actually, why here one less is there? Because 0 is also here. 0 to 32,767. That means the total number in this side is also 32,768. So 32,768 negative number and 32,767 positive plus 1 0. Then int occupies 4 bytes. Here the range is very big. Minus 2 to the power 31 is the minimum value, and 2 to the power 31 minus 1 is the maximum value. Then long occupies 8 bytes minus 2 to the power 63 is the minimum value. 2 to the power 63 minus 1 is the maximum value. Float occupies 4 bytes. The minimum value is minus 3.4 into 10 is to power 48. Okay, and the maximum value is 3.4 into 10 is to power. Double occupies 8 bytes. The minimum value is minus 1.7 E308. E or base 10, both are same. Like here, the meaning of this is 1 minus 1.7 into 10 is to power 308, and same way 1.7 E308 means 1.7 into 10 is to power 308. Then char occupies 1 byte. Sorry, char occupies 2 byte. There is no minimum value and maximum value, but because Java uses Unicode character set, so slash u 0000 is a minimum Unicode, and slash u f is the maximum value Unicode in Unicode. Now Boolean occupies 1 byte. And here Boolean has two possible values, true or false. So we can't say any minimum or maximum value. So this is the different data type. The site is occupied by the data type and the minimum and maximum value. So I hope this topic is clear. Thank you. Please do like and subscribe my channel.